Welcome to the Success Mindset Podcast, where we empower you to unlock your full potential and achieve greatness. Join us as we explore the transformative power of your mindset and uncover the strategies that will help you conquer your goals and create the life that you've always dreamed of. So buckle up, get inspired, and let's dive into today's episode. Welcome to the Success Mindset Podcast. If you've ever felt like no matter what strategy you use, something internal keeps pulling you back, this episode is for you. Today we're going straight to the root, your beliefs. Because long-term growth doesn't just come from new information or harder work, it comes from rewriting the beliefs that guide your thoughts and your behaviors and your identity. So let's talk about what it really takes to rewire your beliefs and step into consistent, sustainable success. Not the kind that burns you out, but the kind that builds you up. Your beliefs are the scripts running in the background of every decision that you make. And the problem isn't always that you lack discipline. It's that the story running your decisions is out of sync with the version of you you're trying to become. So beliefs shape your expectations, and your expectations drive your actions, and your actions reinforce your beliefs. It's a loop, either one that builds momentum or one that builds frustration. A belief like, "I never follow through," becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You start strong and then you lose stream because deep down, that's the version of your brain that your brain expects to show up. But rewrite that script now to, "I finish what I start because I've decided to be consistent," and suddenly your brain starts organizing around that new identity. So this isn't just mindset fluff, it's neuroscience. Your brain filters evidence based on what it believes to be true. So change the belief and you change the data that your mind looks for. And here's the real power. Beliefs can be chosen. You don't have to keep running with hand-me-down thoughts just because they're familiar. If you believe success is hard or inconsistent or reserved for others, then even the best actions will be sabotaged by those inner conflicts. But when you rewrite those core beliefs, when you shift from "I have to grind to earn it" to "I'm becoming someone who naturally produces results," your actions align and growth accelerates. Picture a leader who walks into a meeting already believing their voice doesn't matter. No tactic will compensate for that story, but change that belief to "I bring value and I lead with clarity," and suddenly everything shifts. Carol Dweck's research on mindset gives us a starting point. If you believe your abilities can grow, you take more action. But if you believe that they're fixed, you hesitate and overthink and avoid failure. James Clear in Atomic Habits said, "Every action that you take is a vote for the type of person that you want to become." And so that's a belief rewiring strategy in disguise. And when you act in alignment with a new belief, even in small ways, you build evidence for it. And over time, that belief gets stronger. Your leadership identity doesn't change from wishful thinking. It changes by intentionally casting votes for who you're becoming until the old belief loses power. Imagine a manager who once led with fear, overcompensating because they secretly believed that they weren't enough. After one honest conversation with their team and making a choice to lead from values instead of fear, they began to rewire that story. They showed up differently. They coach instead of criticize, and their team responds with loyalty and momentum. Or a business owner who always believed that they had to do it alone. Once they allowed themselves to believe that collaboration didn't mean weakness, everything changed. So their business grew, their stress shrank, and they found joy again. Okay, here's your one challenge this week. Name one belief that has been keeping you operating small, and then reframe it in a way that aligns with where you're going. For example, "I always mess things up" becomes "Every mistake I made or have made has taught me how to lead stronger." Write it down, say it out loud, and then take one small action today that reflects your new belief, and watch how fast your identity catches up. Your beliefs are the soil that your action grows from, and if you're frustrated by slow growth or inconsistent results, start with what you believe to be true about yourself. Today we explored how rewiring your beliefs can reshape your leadership, accelerate your growth, and create results that actually last. That's not just theory, it's how transformation works. And when your inner story changes, everything else does too. If you want to dive deeper, check out Carol Dweck's Mindset and James Clear's Atomic Habits book, and be sure to visit the Coaching for Me for articles to read and apply what you're learning. You can also explore blog posts that help rewire your thinking and an especially helpful mindset rewiring tool called the Success Mindset course. If you're ready to rewire your beliefs and lead from a place of clarity and confidence, that's where you're going to find the next step. And if you're enjoying this podcast, I'd love for you to share it with someone who needs a breakthrough in their mindset. One share might be the thing that helps them move forward. Next week, we're digging into something essential, the internal foundation of leadership. It's not just about what you do, it's about how you think and how you grow and how you lead from within. Don't miss the inner work of lasting leadership, because that's where real transformation starts. I want you to hear me clearly right now. Your beliefs don't define you. You define them. And every day that you wake up, you have a choice. Keep recycling the same story or rewrite it. You're not here just to maintain. You're here to grow, to lead, to build, and to create a life that reflects the version of you that you know that you were born to be. So don't underestimate the power of one reframed belief, one shift in perspective, one moment where you say, that old story doesn't run me anymore. And you don't need anyone's permission to do it, right? You don't need proof that you're ready. You're ready because you're choosing to show up differently. This is your edge. This is where growth begins. And this is where the gap between who you've been and who you're becoming. So take the step. Say the new belief out loud and live into it. The more you walk in alignment with what's possible, the more momentum that you build. And momentum, that's where transformation lives. And so every breakthrough starts as a belief, and every leader who inspires others once had to inspire themselves. And every successful outcome is rooted in a mindset that said, I refuse to keep playing small. So let's agree right now that you're done recycling yesterday's limitations. You're done letting fear pose as logic. You're done believing your past results are the forecast of your future potential. From this point forward, it's rewired, reframed, realigned, one bold thought at a time. And don't forget, the world doesn't need a perfect you, it just needs a present, intentional you. The one who dares to show up fully, the one who speaks truth, leads with vision, and rewrites the rules that no longer serve. It's your move. Say yes to the shift. You've got this. Let's keep building it together. Thank you for joining us on another enlightening episode of the Success Mindset Podcast. Remember, you have the power to shape your destiny and create the life that you desire. If you're ready to take action, subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. Share it with your friends and your family and help us build a community of like-minded individuals striving for success. Until next time, stay motivated, keep learning, and let's continue to achieve greatness together.